Now, grave and good Paulina, the great comfort that I have had of thee. What, sovereign sir, I did not well, I meant well. All my services you have paid home, but that you have vouchsafed with a crowned brother, and these your contracted heirs of your kingdoms, my poor house to visit. It is a surplus of your grace which never my life may last to answer. Oh, Paulina, we honor you with trouble, but we came to see the statue of our queen. Your gallery have we passed through, not without much content in many singularities. But we saw not that which my daughter came to look upon, the statue of her mother. As she lived peerless, so her dead likeness, I do well believe, excels whatever yet you looked upon, or hand of man hath done. Therefore I keep it lonely apart. But here it is, prepared to see the life as lively mocked as ever, still sleep mocked death. Behold, and say 'tis well. I like your silence. It the more shows off your wonder. But yet speak. First you, my liege, comes it not something near? Her natural posture. Chide me, dear stone, that I may say indeed thou art Hermione, or rather, not thou art she in thy not chiding, for she was as tender as infancy in grace. But yet, Paulina, Hermione was not so much wrinkled, nothing so aged as this seems. Oh, not by much. So much the more our Carver's excellence, which lets go by some 16 years and makes her as she lived now. As now she might have done so much to my good comfort as it is, now piercing to my soul. Oh, thus she stood, even with such life of majesty, warm life, as now it coldly stands. When first I wooed her, I am ashamed. Does not the stone rebuke me for being more stone than it? O royal peace, for being more there's magic in thy majesty, which has my evils conjured to remembrance, and from thy admiring daughter took the spirits, standing like stone with thee. And give me leave, and do not say 'tis superstition that I kneel, and then implore her blessing. Lady, dear queen, that ended when I but began, give me that hand of yours to kiss. Oh, patience! The statue is but newly fixed, the colour's not dry. My lord, your sorrow was too sore laid on, which 16 winters cannot blow away. So many summers dry, scarce any joy. Did ever so long live, no sorrow but killed itself much sooner. Dear my brother, let him that was the cause of this have power to take off so much grief from you, as he will peace up in himself. Indeed, my lord, if I had thought the sight of my poor image would thus have wrought you, for the stone is mine, I'd not have shown it. Do not draw the curtain. No longer Shall you gaze on it, lest your fancy may think anon it moves? Let be, let be. Would I were dead, but that methinks already, what was he that did make it? See, my lord, would you not deem it breathed, that those veins did verify bear blood? Masterly done! The very life seems warm upon her lip. The fixture of her eye has motion in it, as we are marked with art. I'll draw the curtain. My lord's almost so far transported that he'll think anon it lives. Oh, sweet Paulina, make me to think so 20 years together. No settled senses of the world can match the pleasure of that madness. Let it alone. I am sorry, sir. I have thus far stirred you, but I could afflict you farther. Do, Paulina, for this affliction has a taste as sweet as any cordial comfort. Still methinks there's an air comes from her. What fine chisel could ever yet but cut breath? Let no man mock me, for I will kiss her. Good, my lord, forbear. The ruddiness upon her lip is wet. You'll mar it if you kiss it. Stain your own with oily painting. Shall I draw the curtain? No, not these 20 years. So long could I stand by a looker on. Either forbear, quit presently the chapel, or resolve you for more amazement. If you can behold it, I'll make the statue move indeed, descend, and take you by the hand. Then you'll think, which I protest against, I am assisted by wicked powers. What you can make her do, I am content to look on. What to speak, I am content to hear. For 'tis as easy to make her speak as move. It is required you do make your faith that then all stand still, or those that think it is unlawful business I am about, let them depart. Proceed, no foot shall stir. Music! Awake her! Strike! 'Tis time, descend. Bestow no more. Approach, strike all that look upon with marvel. Come! I'll fill your grave up. Stir, nay, come away. Bequeath to death your numbness, for from him dear life redeems you. You perceive she stirs. Start not. Her actions shall be holy as you hear my spell is lawful. Do not shun her until you see her die again, for then you kill her double. Nay, present your hand. When she was young you wooed her, now in age is she become the suitor. Oh, she's warm. If this be magic, let it be an art lawful as eating. She embraces him. She hangs about his neck. If she pertain to life, let her speak too. Aye, and make it manifest where she has lived, or how stolen from the dead. That she is living, were it but told you, should be hooted at, like an old tale. but it appears she lives, though yet she speak not. Mark a little while. Please you to interpose, fair madam, kneel, and pray with your mother's blessing. Turn, good lady. Our Perdita is found. You, gods, look down, and from your sacred vials pour your graces upon my daughter's head. Tell me, mine own, where hast thou been preserved? Where lived? How found thy father's court? For thou shalt hear that I, knowing by Paulina that the oracle gave hope thou wast in being, have preserved myself to see the issue. There's time enough for that, lest they desire upon this push to trouble. Your joys with like relation go together. You precious winners all. Your exaltation partake to everyone. I, an old turtle, will wing me to some withered bough, and there my mate that's never to be found again. Lament till I am lost. O peace, Paulina! Thou shouldst a husband take by my consent, as I by thine a wife. This is a match, and made between us by vows. Thou hast found mine. But how is it to be questioned? For I saw her as I thought dead, and have in vain said many a prayer upon a grave. I'll not seek far for him. I partly know his mind, to find thee an honourable husband. Come, Camillo, and take her by the hand, whose worthy and honesty is richly noted and here justified by us, a pair of kings. Let's from this place. What, look upon my brother, both your pardons, that ere I put between your holy looks my ill suspicion. This your son-in-law, and son unto the king, whom heaven's directing is troth plight to your daughter. Good Paulina, lead us from hence, where we may leisurely each one demand an answer to his part, performed in this wide gap of time since first we were dissevered. Hastily lead away.